Γεια σας, σε ένα ακόμα επεισόδιο του Greece's Most Hate Podcast. Today we have the Lord of the Lords, the King of Lords, the
Έλα, τι γίνεται.
Lord of Phantasms, the Master of Illusions, the most most smart guy in Greece.
The actual, in fact, most hated person.
Nah, bro, since I have the podcast, there are some heavy hitters I didn't expect and you didn't expect.
Dude, everybody loves you. Just admit
No,
it.
no, no.
Bro, now I need an introduction like this also.
And here we have one of the greatest, one of the shortest, one, one of the
Definitely the
greatest
shortest.
bodybuilders in Cyprus history, and he's only beginning his career. Andrew, the giant killer, Christou. Yeah, with a
Yeah, dude, since you addressed it, he needs a nickname. He's a 212 competitor, so he needs a nickname.
Find me a nickname, guys.
yeah. But first of all, let me say, παιδιά, σημερινό επεισόδιο θα είναι in English, because otherwise we can't fucking communicate with this fucking lord. He doesn't learn Greek for 5 years now, or how long. So if you want to watch, watch. If you don't want to watch, fuck you. So, yes. And we are here. I am 3 weeks out. Andrew is
8 weeks out,
8
10
weeks out.
weeks out, and 13 weeks out.
8 weeks out. Το άλλο.
12, I think, from EVLS.
Oh, Prague. Yeah,
No,
okay.
sorry, 10 from Prague and 13 from Romania.
Okay.
I want to do all of them.
So you have 3 shows planned, and you will see if you continue, or it's 3 shows and you're done.
I think 3 shows and I'll be done. I will see how it goes, honestly, because last time I've seen myself very good, like 2, 3 months out of the show, rebounding. So I have something in mind, but first I want to finish those 3 shows.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
And send everybody to my YouTube. I have just uploaded now a new episode.
We're
And
gonna
tell
look at it.
everybody to subscribe.
So,
That's far ago. That I was 18 weeks out here.
I just wanted to say, bro, I think we're a little behind. But
No.
this is recent.
This is more recent, yeah.
Yeah, I really like how your waist came in the past few weeks, and you got really grainier.
If you go to my YouTube, I have a full video of posing. Okay, I'm post workout, and I was holding a little bit of more water in the video that you will see now.
This one,
Here,
right?
yeah, this one, yeah.
The classic on prep caveat. I'm holding a little bit more
No,
water
no,
than
I'll
usual.
tell you why. I don't know if you've seen it. I had a horrible bicep injection. I'm
Yeah,
telling
so
everything here.
Ah, nee,
And I
okay,
was
fame.
on anti-inflammatories,
you
antibiotics as well.
have a
Because
picture of it, I think, right?
if you went to the video, I have
Ah,
a picture
you show
of
it.
the video. Uh, go a little bit front. This is some gay stuff. There. Go back.
What the fuck did you do here?
Go a little bit back.
Uh,
Yeah. Because I'm saying what's going on the prep. So I had that horrible infection, and then I had an accident with my car. I had COVID, so it was a little bit fucked up.
so accident with a car, how did it came?
Bro, you know how it goes. Uh,
It's your fault. First of all, it was your
yeah,
fault.
it was my fault. I was going
Okay,
too
you don't
fast.
have to say anything more, bro.
Yeah.
You just
You
push the
were
pedal.
you were going too fast, so you can't
Too
be
fast
that
with
deep.
my Yaris.
You can't be too deep into prep fatigue because usually you
Bro,
would slow down at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
and what are we eating? What are we prepping here? The
That
usual.
was my chicken and rice, probably. But if you go till the end of the workout, I have some posing. Go a little bit more.
Yeah, this we were writing, and I told you if you come with this conditioning, your new size, gonna be fucking hard to beat. And a little, I feel you're a little too flat here, but the conditioning was crisp.
Yeah, it was crisp. That's what we are aiming for, like 4 or 5 kilos heavier than this with the same conditioning.
You look bigger
Yes.
than 4 to 5 kilos from last year.
Yeah. I just
Way
want to
Yeah.
bigger.
say you is a little bit understatement.
So here I'm 10 weeks out here. Now I'm 8. I'm leaner than this.
Yeah.
Uh, but the comparison between the two preps, 10 weeks out, I'm 7 kilos heavier now.
This is a killer shot. You know what it reminds me of, Lord? It reminds me of whose side chest did it remind you? How it's hitting it? Who competed this year?
Side
Who,
chest.
Won a show
where, in what class?
in open. I love how he's hitting it because it reminds me of Derek's side chest in Pittsburgh.
Mm. Mm.
You get
Yeah,
it?
he's sitting on his abs as well.
He's sitting a little bit on his abs while his
Mhm.
chest still up, and the hands come low to the lower abs.
Yeah,
So you
that's
saw
exactly why I'm placing my hands so low because my lower abdomen is a little bit distended. Something like
even
that.
even if you don't want to hide something, I think like this you have detail and width, and you can afford to
Mm.
have your arms a little bit open because they're huge.
Yeah.
Costa, can I
Yo,
ask you why you are talking English like a Greek person and not like you usually do?
because I have different accents for different circumstances. I got it
Okay.
from a friend of mine, my dealer since 20 years, okay, 20, 15 years. And we speak normal German, like normal, without accent. He can speak perfect. But if someone calls him like Yugoslav, and hey, yo, can we meet? He switches his accent and talks like Yugoslav accent. Yes, brate, we can meet there. So I don't know, maybe I adopted it from this. But Rene, I'm telling you, bro, I rarely speak English anymore, and this is easier, I guess.
For me, it's not easier because I can't speak like this, but I prefer not to, but I have to do it in my day-to-day life because if I speak English like a normal English speaking person, nobody will understand me.
Yeah, and everyone in Greece has lower and degrees and proficiency degrees in English, and no one can speak. Okay, here it's way better, the lower abs, and I think in 10 weeks it's gonna fucking come in. But
Mhm.
this, I had this conversation with someone about extended off seasons and extended pushing of food. Yeah, I had a conversation about Jordan Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Because I heard in a podcast, like, okay, he did one show, then he took 2 year off season and got his pro card in the North Americans or something like that. And then he took again 2 year off season, and now he is where he is. And his lower abs is like his only critique point. Like, imagine if the lower abs were tight, I think he's top 10 contender in Olympia. And
No,
bro,
no,
if he had a tight
no.
lower waist, bro, he has everything. He has,
Dude, Joe Palacios, I think
oh yeah, oh
last
yeah.
weekend he smoked him.
No, no. He will smoke it
Yes.
in one off season. Okay, bro. Name me two guys in the current Olympia top 10 with better legs than overall legs than John Hutchinson.
Antonio,
Tonio, he gets dwarfed. He has nice legs, but Jordan's fuck. I think Jordan. Okay, Tonio, he's good. Okay, but who else?
not Regan anymore because now that Regan is coming in condition. I think his leg size,
Never got
um,
he never got legs to stand next to Jordan. Bro, Jordan Hutchinson, bro,
from the back, yes.
only the hamstring cords it's ring. Like, okay, it's sick from the back, from every other angle, they're like crap. Bro, Jordan Hutchinson is underrated because he has the fucking best lower body, I think, in the current top guy.
Mm,
And he's pretty balanced as well.
Yeah.
Balanced, but okay, he needs a little bit more back.
you know what? One of his biggest weaknesses is he doesn't have the biggest frame. If you look at him in
Bro, no,
the
no, I
Appen,
disagree. I disagree.
have you seen him
I have
stand
seen
next
him
to
in
the other
Sweden. I
ones
have stand
in
next to him, bro. He's
Perimene, Perimene in the Appen thigh? If you look at his clavicle width and his overall structure in the
bro.
Appen thigh,
It's that what I'm telling you. If his waist, it's only an illusion thing. If his waist was tight, it would be another story. And I saw him in
yep.
Sweden, bro. He guest posed, bro. He's a fucking wide and tall guy, bro. He's like 184, and he's fucking wide, bro. He's huge.
And he's pretty young, brother. He's 28.
Yeah, but
He's
that
28.
what I
I,
wanted
I
to say.
believe in the next years he will be a top 10
Yeah,
Olympian
he
for
has to be
sure.
aware of.
Not this year, but in the next upcoming years. And as I've seen him through last 2 years, his waist came in a
Yeah,
lot. Because
but
now he doesn't need to push the foot that much in order to get massive. Um, that's what you was talking on the previous podcast, correct? That like this extended midsection is coming from prolonged off-season periods.
yeah, but do you
I
think?
would say, I would say if your prolonged off-season period is causing that, you're doing something wrong in your prolonged off-season period.
But maybe it's the just. I don't think with Chris Tuttle as
Because
coach.
because wait a second, you can still do the Icarus cream of rice and whey isolate diet and remain with a tiny waist, even though if you're already 2 years into your off season.
Yeah, but bro, maybe the time is another thing. And okay, maybe my method is like groundbreaking the new thing now. But let's stick with normal foods. I don't think Chris Tuttle doesn't keep that in mind, the overeating and stuff like that. So maybe it's just not good for
I
most
would
guys
say
to.
I would say in that case it's on Jordan because Chris Tuttle pays a lot of attention to
Yeah, but
digestibility and
maybe
gut
it
health.
just happens, bro. Maybe it just happens. Even with the best foods.
I don't think a horrible waste right
No,
here.
no, no, no. It could be better. That's what I'm telling you.
Of course, it could be better, and it was better in Texas, by the way.
Yeah, it was. But
He
maybe
he
there's a
done
way to.
Dagi's advice. I was watching his YouTube videos, and he removed all of the condiments like 1 week from Tampa to Texas. He removed the condiments. I don't know if it was a little bit tighter, honestly. Yeah,
Yeah,
his
it
way.
was. But I wanted to say, how can we prevent that from happening? Like, what's the best method?
I will tell something which is my opinion. Guys, I don't think you can get massive, like really, really massive, like 40, 45 kilos above your weight, your height, without pushing food a little bit. And I've been around many professionals, many professionals. And all of them during the off season, they don't have the slimmest waist. They are a little bit bloated. I believe it's something that it's inevitable in the off season, and when you are dieting down, you should have a big concern of that, like doing your vacuums, getting rid of all of the food that bloats you, and make sure during the prep to get it as slim as possible. That's my opinion. I don't know if it aligns with your opinion. I would like to hear it.
Rene?
I'm pretty sure you can manage it because there have been people that managed to do that, despite
Who?
the fact that they had to. I don't know. Seriously, I'm not able to name an example out of my head, but for sure it should be feasible, even if you're slamming down 4, 5, or 6K.
I just
mean, there
want,
are,
sorry to
yeah,
interrupt. I want you to
fine.
show me one open or 212 bodybuilder that is deep into the off season that has like a slim waist without any bloat.
Look, we have to differentiate with volume and bloat. You can push the food with minimal bloating if you stick to foods that are good
Yeah,
for the body.
I
Very
agree.
good.
I agree that
But I
there are
think the
some
game,
ways.
how you can prevent it is if there's a point in the off season, even with the best food choices, there is a limit to how much your stomach can digest and honestly just fit in without getting too extended. No one's talking about the slim waist in the off season. Like I was bloated after my shakes and meals as well, but only for like 10 minutes to 30 minutes. I think if you're constantly, the volume is, you get to a calorie threshold above it where just the benefit to risk is not good anymore. So what you can do maybe is just
But
sometimes pull a little back.
yeah, I can get what you are saying, but I want you to imagine that you are 120 kilos, not
Sure,
100
sure.
kilos. Because that's what I'm speaking about, not a classic physique competitor. And imagine, bro, I'm 160 centimeters, and in the off season, I was 100 kilos. It's like 40 kilos above my weight cap with a torso like this. There's no way to get this amount of muscle without getting a little bit bloated. I couldn't do a vacuum
Sure, sure, sure,
on off
sure.
season.
No one's talking about
But
little bit.
look, if I was 80 kilos, when I am 80 kilos, when I was 80 kilos, I was like a classic physique competitor. I was doing vacuums all the time
Mhm.
uh, in deep off season.
No,
I have
the thing
actually
is,
pictures that I look like a classic physique competitor. I didn't have this problem that when I was lighter. That's why I'm specifically telling you if you want to get massive, like a 212 open competitor that has to be maxed out.
okay, let me tell you the other thing then. Maybe if you slow the food down and slow the rate of growth down, you get where you would get in 1 year, maybe in 2 years, while protecting your waist.
Yeah,
Because
that's
every
exactly
every
that's
every 2000 guy I hear in podcasts, either Chris Cormier, either Flex Wheeler, either Dennis James, they all regret the pushing above what their bodies want too fast. Like all of them
that's
say, if I could
Look,
pull back, I would pull back.
I will get to my own example. I didn't push like something I couldn't handle. Like I could handle this amount of food and my digestion was okay, but it came with a little bit of bloat.
Sure.
And
Look, are we talking? Look, I think we have to differentiate between, are we talking about you cannot be bloated in your off season? Because that's nothing that we
No,
have to discuss,
no.
because
I'm talking
you
about
eventually,
damage.
yes,
Irreversible
yes,
damage when you come
that's what
down.
I want to, that's
yeah,
what I want to talk
I
about.
don't think it's irreversible. I think it's something that it needs to be done. And of course, you will be a little bit more bloated during the off season. And when you go into the prep, you should be concerned of reversing this effect. That's my opinion.
I think you should already be concerned when you're in off season. Do everything you can to keep your waist as tight as possible. Because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with the rise of food volume, there comes just the opportunity to just like relax and let your gut out a little bit. And you have to avoid this at any given point in time.
Agree.
Tell me, how many people, how many bodybuilders that want to get big, how much do they focus on ab training in the off season?
Yeah, that's
A
exactly.
fucking zero. And that's one of the biggest fucking problems. And on
Yeah,
top of that, they don't give a shit about visceral fat accumulation, which is something that you can also avoid. You don't have to gain excessive amounts of fat around your organs. You can avoid
I
that.
agree. I agree with you. I'm just trying to think somebody that didn't went through this, and I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to get massive without having a little bit of bloat. Now, of course, you should be concerned about the food volume, about keeping a tight waist during the off season, but as tight as possible. It's not something you can do. You can't have the same waist
Of
as
course.
you.
No, of course that nobody's asking that, because also
Mhm.
due to the hormones that we are consuming, us as men also
Correct.
spending time in an estrogen dominant hormonal balance means that we're going to eventually accumulate more fat around the waist. On top of that, usage of insulin, once again, more fat accumulation around the waist. I myself, I'm totally guilty of that. I accumulate the most fat around my waist. That's why they used to call me the fridge when I was doing my off seasons.
I wanted to ask you something about that, but first, Andrew, let me get back to you. It will come back as we talked before, but I heard even again from podcast Fuad say, "Yeah, you get one time huge in the waist, it comes back one time, it comes back another time, but there's a time it doesn't come back, and then you regret all the force feeding." And I think
Yeah.
it's not black and white. You can't just say, okay, to get huge, you have to push and bloat. No, you can
Yeah, yeah,
push.
yeah,
And
yeah.
as James Hollingshead say, for example, if I increase my calories in 1, 2, 3 weeks, after 3, 4 weeks, my waist starts hanging out above my chest, I pull back 1 week. But the
Yeah.
baseline slowly increases up.
Hmm.
But you have to micromanage it. You can't just, if you feel bloated, say, okay, no, I have to force it down. And I think when it counts, a little pullback can save a career, you know? This
I
just
agree. I
I
agree
don't
with
know how
this.
you feel. I don't know. I'm not the size as you said, but I'm just listening to the old guys and it makes sense. Maybe not rush it. It's rushing. If we're being honest, it's rushing. I rush with gear. I like to take high gear because I'm in a rush. And you rush it maybe in the off season with food, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but look, the majority of people, everybody's rushing with food because they don't get satisfied. Even though they're making progress in the gym, they don't give a fuck if the scale doesn't move. They think they are doing something wrong. And this is
Yeah.
the biggest mistake when it comes to this, and why off seasons fall short or remain or become eventually shorter than they have to be. Because people
Correct.
think the scale matters that fucking much, and it doesn't. I've done it with a lot of my guys, and it's pretty much what I'm doing myself, and why I also, okay, I have thyroid issues, so to speak, so I can gain fat that easily. But still, there is nothing wrong with utilizing your whole anabolic environment that you currently have and grow into your weight. It's also going to be beneficial for you to keep holding on to the tissue once it's time to start your fat loss phase.
And Lord, you're the science guy. Uh, don't focus on the scale so much because how scientifically, how many grams of muscle is it possible to build in one day? Is it like 40 to 60 grams or something like that? So you
It's
don't,
if you look, if
if
you
we not do rebound or
finish,
so.
yeah, if you gain around 6 kilograms in a year of solid stage weight, so like in Andrew's case now, let's say he gained 6 kilograms of stage weight, that would mean that he on average accumulated between 35 to 40 grams of new muscle every single day.
Yeah, so the scale doesn't need to go up in a week like a kilogram. It's like
Yeah.
Exactly.
it's like 200 grams of muscle and 800 grams of shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Think about it. And if you want to, and if you make that kind of progress, that's insane. Most of the
Yeah.
guys in our age, they don't gain 6 kilograms
And
per
Andrew
year.
has everything on
Very,
fucking
very
point.
hard to pull off.
And he does everything on fucking point. Don't forget it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And don't forget, guys, I came out from a great rebound as well, because the rate of gain was so slow. I
Yeah.
I gained, yeah, 20 kilos, but it was 20 kilos over a 32 week period, starting from stage lean and not overeating, nothing. That's why I was telling you I was peaked with 5,000 calories, but my digestion was so good for this amount of food, And yeah, of course, I was a little bit more bloated than usual, but I believe I have done like a great rebound into a good off season.
That's the next
This
topic I
was
want to
your
talk about
this was
because
your
my last
best.
rebound was the best rebound I had because I controlled my fats. I kept my fats every day 60 to 70, even if I ate a pizza or so. It was tracked. But the mistake I made in hindsight is I increased the total calories way too fast. Like, and maybe I should go off the gear. This year I'm gonna go off the gear, but it depends when you started cycling and blah blah blah. You can do a rebound with gear, but okay, we can pick it one to one. This
Yeah,
year I
okay.
wanna do the Patrick Tour method or the right method. It's not the Patrick Tour method, it's the right method. Like, don't I will not panic myself if I'm hungry post show. Not to binge, but like I feel like I'm missing out gains because my body is hungry and wants nutrients, and we way overdo it. Like I was on clean carbs, but I was from 300 like to 600 carbs in like no time in 4 or 5 weeks. I want this time to stay a little more hungry, like slowly increase the carbs to prolong this stuff to stay lean while I'm off, and then put back in the gear and start the off season. What's your opinion on that? How should we tackle the next day? The next okay, 1 2 days after the show, we do a little bit what we want. What do we do the next week post show if we want to have a productive off season and come in next year like another human being?
Yeah, Andrew, what did you do?
I've done two shows. I finished the last show. I ate a steak and maybe some fried potatoes, I think. It was my post-show meal. Uh, I ate the next
The-
day in the morning, one free meal, like a
That's the
brunch.
best. That's my favorite. The morning, the next morning, the breakfast.
Next morning,
Post
yeah.
show, my stomach is so fucked. I don't want to eat the
Then we
rest of
went
it.
for training that day. I had 1 2 clean meals like my cream of rice post-workout with my whey, etc. And then at night I had another free meal. I don't remember what it was, but it was something like pasta, I think. Yes, I had pasta. And the next day I went back to my diet. So I had a calorie increase, a good calorie increase, a little bit more than maintenance, and I went straight back to my diet.
So,
And
like, you went back to your baseline of 3 weeks out, 4 weeks out, would you say?
exactly,
Okay.
4 weeks out diet, something like this. We dropped out all of anabolics and we went into a health phase with a baseline of testosterone, like a 250 testosterone, and I put back the GH at 6 to 8 IUs. And
Why so
that,
high?
sorry?
Why not?
No, no, I
Yeah,
love it, but
Ja,
just,
Theorie.
just you,
because
you would think, okay, I'm like in a health phase and I can save my GH for later when I blast. But
I
is there?
I have I have the exact different approach.
I like to put my GH with my anabolics for the synergy, the high,
so
high
I
dose.
will tell you, I will tell you exactly what I've done. I have it written down. So will be full transparent right here. So I finished the show and we dropped off everything instead of uh, testosterone 250. I had 200 milligrams of primobolan and 8 IUs of GH.
Can I
Yes,
ask something?
yes, though that's a
Nasser,
cycle, bro.
And this
Nasser,
was
ja,
this is a
nee.
cruise of a professional bodybuilder. That's not a
Then,
cycle.
Cruz, initial
Stile,
phase,
Nasser Disakati, ja, ti primo. Why?
because it's the English school, bro.
Dude, why? Is there like really the purpose of estrogen management? And then you know that with this dosage, it's exactly where you want it to have? Or is it just because I'm a bodybuilder, I need to add primo into my cruise because I can't survive on testosterone, I will lose all my muscle.
No, bro, no. I didn't think about this. Actually, I love Primo, to be honest with you. I feel great on Primo,
It's a great drug.
and it's a great drug, especially if you push it like 8 to 800 to 1000 milligrams. I see
Everything
many.
1,000 is nice.
Yes.
Uh,
I
but
have not
in
tried.
this case, on the
Check
health phase, let's say, I'm a guy that aromatizes a lot. So if I don't have a DHT inside with even with 250 testosterone, I will need to take like an Arimidex every week. I don't want this, so we talked about this, and I don't really like Masteron, so we went for Primo.
Yeah, but Masteron is not going to affect your estrogen levels like Primobolan
What do you mean?
It blocks the receptor.
because it acts differently. It's more as it's a Masteron is a selective estrogen receptor modulator, so it just shuts off
Okay,
the activity at, for example, your prostate, your breast tissue. So if you're prone to
correct,
gyno,
correct.
that's definitely the better choice, but it will not lower your serum estrogen levels compared to Primobolan.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
have I had a conversation with Chris, and we talked a little bit about how we're gonna tackle the next weekend. Like I take Mastro now and Aromasin, half Aromasin every day, and we gonna
Every day?
What the
half
fuck?
Arom
Why?
because getting
Why
shit,
so
bro.
much? Yeah, but for what reason so much?
I think it's not much. I take in the off season like one Aromasin every other day,
In
and
the off
I have
season,
high test now. Like
but
I
you're
have a
not,
high test,
yeah, but you're not as quote unquote fat as you were in the off season, and you're also not on that amount of test and the other compounds.
bro. My estrogen levels are perfect. I have a boner.
When
Get
did
to
you
try
test them?
yesterday.
Wait, how many milligrams of testosterone you are using?
250 every other day.
So testosterone is pretty on the higher side. You
Yeah, it's
do.
Eight,
like,
875
yeah,
per
it's okay.
week.
And we are 2, 3 weeks out. It's okay. It's a little dry out.
Yeah, but you have also Masteronin, you also have
Yeah.
Primobolanin, you have
No, 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 no,
DHT.
no.
No,
Masteron and Trembolone
okay.
and Winstrol.
Yeah, you will get dry for sure, but I don't know if
Bro,
you will
the game plan is to come fucking
as
the
dry.
peel this guy this season in every stage.
My
Yeah, but
problem on high AIs is that I get so flat, bro. I don't know.
I'm full, bro.
nah,
And
Carol.
I don't think 12.5 milligrams every day is like high. Come on now. Some guys take that for TRT, some high
Yeah, but you're
aromatase.
not. Yeah, but you're
But
not some guys.
depends, bro, on I don't know if it's a bro science. Maybe Lord can tell us this, but for me, and for what I have seen on clients also, the
That
leaner you are, the less aromatization you have on your body.
So this
Exactly.
here is
Yes.
flat after cardio.
This is flat, bro. This
This
is
is
not.
yeah, this is flat after cardio. Fasted. I'm fasted after cardio.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
This is
but
not. This is not. I've seen you flatter
yeah, of course, yeah,
because
but I think this is my
Really?
flat now.
Okay.
when you're flat, your arms look tiny. That's when you're flat.
And this
Flat.
is
Yeah.
post-workout, Andrew. Is it? I don't think I'm flat. I have a pump. Like the estrogen is right, perfect, I think.
Yeah, but we're talking like, and I think Andrew would also refer to like flat in a sense of I'm taking my AI, I do my check-ins in the morning, and I look like a fucking board. You know?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah, but isn't it an honest look, like of conditioning?
They
Yeah,
look.
but the thing is, yeah, but the thing is, do you want to look great 4 weeks out, or do you want to look great the day of the show?
Bro, I look great every day, a little better.
Yeah, but you're still in the phase where maintaining muscle mass and having everything in place is priority and not really your physical appearance or like rather cosmetics.
And you think I don't keep my muscle now? My performance is the same.
No, 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 no. I'm just saying, and what Andrew was, I think,
We
also
don't focus on
referring
the
to.
look now. This is just
It's
the
it's not
balance.
it's not it's not really. I don't think it's necessary to take that much AI at this
I
point.
don't think it's much, bro.
Guys, I don't think it's necessary as well, but I don't think this has to mess up with your mind right now. I mean,
Oh, I don't give a
if
fuck.
Chris told you to take half Arimidex every day now, just take half
Yeah.
Arimidex every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
Of course.
knows how to handle it, even though if you get flat, he will get you full and stay consistent to your
Of course. And I have still a lot. I have still 400 gram of carbs. Like
Mhm.
I don't get flat.
Yeah.
I don't do steps, a lot of steps. Like I only do my cardio. Like I'm really, really fucking rested for 3 weeks out. And that's I think what's keeping me full because my performance is on point. And I have
Are you keeping your GH in?
we still have it in. We're gonna lower it at some point, but we're gonna keep it in probably to the show.
That was one of my biggest mistake last year, removing the GH.
It depends
Yeah.
on the look you wanna bring. If you wanna come in peeled and shredded, you
Bro,
can.
you are peeled now. The
No,
Yes.
but I mean,
photos you showed us, you don't hold any
no,
water.
no. There's more to come, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, there's more to come, but you are still dieting for another 2 weeks.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
10
But
days of
what I mean,
fat burning.
for the peak, I think keeping things in like GH or some Superdrol, Anandrol, or Dianabol is important because for a peeled, conditioned, detailed look and classic and a tight waist, you don't want to do crazy carb loads. So you have to create fullness otherwise, chemically. If but it doesn't have to be a huge amount of GH, like a baseline of 2 IUs or so. If you want to bring an open, full look, you're gonna blast the GH higher, of course. But I want to bring the shredded look, so my carb load will be very moderate. If the lowest carbs baseline will be 250 to 300, we're gonna load like 2 days of 500 or so, or 600.
I think there is only a small percentage of people that doesn't profit from the cosmetic benefits of keeping growth hormone in during their
Like some
competition.
guys that
Because
doesn't have detail.
let's face it, neither one of us three or most of the bodybuilders out there are in fact muscular enough that they can afford to drop their GH. You know what I mean?
Andrew maybe this year.
Yeah, but even Andrew compared to, for example, like Lucas, what's his name? Lucas Fee, the guy that looks like a mini Levroni.
The Brazilian guy that
Yeah,
won.
the Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
Look, there is like levels to like the roundness and everything.
Bro,
And
this guy gonna
yeah,
fight for top 3 spot.
I believe he will be in the top 3, bro.
he has
Yeah.
a beautiful structure, really nice.
Bro, I don't know if Keon comes off, bro. There's some guys there.
There are some
Yeah,
very good guys. I don't
yeah,
think he will be on the level of Keon. For me, Keon is probably the best bodybuilder in the world right now. But
yeah.
this guy is amazing, especially from the front.
Keon is amazing. I think he's overrated.
What?
Keon,
Like, he's not gonna place top 5 in the open. Like, no. Sorry.
really?
He's
You
structurally too
think
small.
so?
He's a perfect, but small.
Dude, Derek went into the open and just mopped the floor with everybody.
Derek is short, but bro, his clavicle width is like bigger than an open guy.
Wait,
That's the
bro.
thing.
He
Keon
owns
just
he
posed,
owns clavicles. They're like
bro.
They're not
he
Keon,
Derek and
flipped the
Hadi. They're
screen.
not Derek and Hadi level, bro. Come on.
bro.
Chilesre.
Keon guest posed next to
Helare,
Samson.
bro. Samson was off. He was off the couch, bro.
Dude, that doesn't matter. We're
Still, the
talking,
size is size, bro.
yes,
He will
we're
not.
Yeah,
talking,
but
and
Samson, I
also
don't think Samson's overrated as well. Put
We
your
are
your
talking
argument,
about the space he's taking.
yes,
Hadi
exactly.
smokes him. Hadi will fucking kill Keon.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think so.
This year, Hadi will
Maybe,
kill
but
everyone. Hadi's coming for the win.
he came for the win last year.
And he won in my eyes. Or do you
Look,
think Samson won?
it's going to be interesting.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be
Yeah.
very interesting.
What do you think about Quinton in Texas?
He was okay, but he needs to come in sharper. He has the project problem.
Yeah, from behind the lower body.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, he was pretty
full.
good for self-coached, and in comparison with last year, I believe he needed to come big to make a statement.
Mm.
Because last year he was. You remember what happened last year actually with
Yeah.
Matt.
Dude, last year he had
T3
fake
happened.
year. No,
T3.
he said he had fake year.
Yeah, of course. And the T3. I
And this
like him
guy,
too.
Joe Palacios, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Dude,
he's gonna be a force.
Joe's ab and thigh looks so sick.
So sick, yeah. And
Yeah.
he didn't train abs. He
Don't say it too loud
If you're
for everybody
genetically
who
gifted,
listens to
bro,
this.
no,
like
he said he was training abs all his life. And the last 1 year he stopped training abs and he had a better midsection. That's what he said.
look
In
at Jordan's lower body, guys. It's like from every angle, it's
Yeah,
really
but now you can see the lack of muscle to the back.
it's
Um,
okay. It's okay. Okay, it's not Derek
Yeah,
level, but it's fucking thick and wide. It's okay.
because you said he will be a top
yeah,
Olympian.
yeah.
He
But
has
If he had a tighter waist.
he
uh,
got his ass kicked in from the back from pretty
yeah.
much everybody here.
What?
Even
Only,
Bruno,
only Joe.
even
Only Joe wins,
even
bro.
no, even Bruno Santos beats him
No,
from the
bro.
back.
Like he's so
Yes,
narrow, and
dude,
he's look
look
at
at
the
the
lower
thickness.
body, bro. Are you
No, 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 no,
Wait,
crazy?
no.
wait. If
I'm
we're
not talking
talking,
about the lower body,
he
just
talked.
the upper body.
Yeah,
Yeah, the back
back.
is shit on Bruno.
What are you talking about? Are you blind? Bruno has a way thicker back than him.
Hey, Andrew, say
Yeah, I
something.
think Bruno's back is better. Back
Ah,
only.
you're crazy, bro.
No, you're just blind.
Yeah, maybe I'm high.
No, here I believe he's losing from everybody from the back. Maybe he can win Quinton,
Crazy, bros.
but
I
the
think he
other.
can win against Jewett, but then again, John Jewett's lower body is
I don't
amazing.
know, bro.
If that was true, what you're saying, and he lost the back poses,
No. We're talking about back, not the back pose.
yeah, bro. Bruno is
No,
like
look,
super narrow.
Bruno is losing from the back from Jordan. Yes, but he has a thicker lats, maybe better
Tell me,
delts.
where do you see the lats? The lat is here and stops here.
There is a lot more thickness downstairs. Look at the separation between lower back and lower lats.
Okay, but it's narrow as fuck.
It's not narrow. Look at the right side. This is what you have to look at because on the left,
Yeah,
he's
look here.
bumping elbows. On the left, he's bumping elbows with Joe, and he's not opening his scapula properly
So fucking
on
what?
the left. It's more
Okay,
thickness
I got it. These
it's more
pictures, bro,
thickness.
the guys on the side look bigger because it's
Yeah.
wide angle. You can't tell me Jordan is like so small.
Dude, Jordan, John doesn't have a good back. He has good traps, but he doesn't have good lats.
Kala, you don't,
When he turned pro, go on his page and find a picture of
Yeah, I
when he
went
turned pro.
for 4 years
He
ago. How you
Bro,
mean?
didn't have a
he's
no 2
telling it
years ago.
himself like his back is his weaker.
I
Let's
wanna
say
look at this guy.
this guy is the best. He
This
will
guy is the fucking best, and go fucking subscribe. Andrew, you need to put profile picture, bro. Though. Oh, you have. Okay.
I have.
Sorry, bro.
Uh,
So the Lord, where is the Lord? Is the Lord in the off season? Is the Lord in prep?
The Lord is in the off season, extended off season.
Super extended off season.
before Icarus, before we go to Lord, because I really want to know his plans as well.
Mm.
I believe we need to talk a little bit more about this post-show period because it's very important, and we started saying something like how did you manage it and having low fats.
Yeah, go on, tell me.
Because I've watched your podcast with George Ledagis, and I'm not an expert, but I have managed to.
You are an expert, bro. You are an expert. You coach fucking a lot of people, and you have years of experience. Don't downplay yourself. And actually, I want your opinion. What's your opinion on our debate? Like, is it
I agree
possible
more with you and
yeah,
less with George.
to
And
bullo ledaki?
yeah, because My
delay.
my mindset coming out of the prep is like, now prep is finished, you can eat whatever you want. And how I manage this. This mindset gets me away from binging, because most of the guys, why they binge, they started doing their cheat day, let's say, and they are thinking that they have to eat everything in this day, and they are
Dopamine.
exactly for this dopamine boost. My mindset is that I can eat whatever I want every single day. Every single day. Maybe one day I can eat a cookie, let's say. But always it's including my overall calories. This is the number one rule. Number one rule. Exactly like you have managed it. Like, let's say if you want to eat one pizza, and I was doing exactly the same. I was making my off-plan meals. I was making my burgers with my fries on the air fryer, stuff like that in the beginning, till I have built a good baseline, and then you can have a little bit more freedom with your off-plan meals, let's say. But if you don't have this mindset that you can eat whatever you want, and you stick into that, today is my cheat meal, I need to eat everything today because tomorrow I will get back on my diet, it's a disaster. And honestly, I wasn't eating every day something outside my diet. I was probably eating every 2, 3 days something small, or changing a meal with something from outside. Um, yeah, so this is my approach, and that's a reason why it went so smooth and so good.
Just to
That's
explain to the Lord, we had a debate last podcast with Ledakis, like, okay, what we're gonna do, how we're gonna get through the first weeks of the post show. And
Mhm.
Ledakis suggests for himself and for his clients, but don't quote me on that, that okay, you have to stay on the diet another 4 weeks, no cheat, nothing that tastes, because when you eat it one time, blah blah blah, you're gonna blah blah blah. And I'm telling him, bro, it's not possible, because the thing that keeps you from cheating is the date. Okay, everyone's gonna watch. I'm gonna go with my underwear on stage, and I have talked a lot of shit. I have to perform, so I'm not gonna cheat. When this day is over, from where should the person take the mental toughness to go another month without
Bro,
eating? And I told him, so he's not gonna socialize or nothing. And he says, no, 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 he can't socialize. So you're gonna tell me he's gonna socialize post show, and everyone around him gonna do shit, and he's not. So my suggestion was that what we talked earlier, and that what Andrew said now. Stay in your calories. If possible, stay close to your macros as well. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You can push it, you can swallow it down. Either it's gonna happen, or you're gonna get burned out and have eating disorders, or both. So
the
this was
Dagi's
the debate.
approach, I believe that Dagi's approach is not, it's not like it's not possible, but you will binge in the four
Yeah, it's
weeks.
gonna come. And
So it's
then I
gonna
told,
come, you will binge.
and
The
another thing,
problem, the
yeah, Pesco.
problem with off seasons is overeating. It's this binge. It's not eating something unhealthy or something sugary, let's say. It's the problem, it's overeating. Eating one day, 2,000 calories, and we all have done it. We all
Dude,
have.
it's not just one day. People just can't stop themselves. They can't go for a candy bar or something and then stop.
But
This is the most important.
Yeah,
the
you don't have
reason
to
why
touch
they can't
sugars.
stop, the reason why they can't stop most of the times, it's because they feel like it's the end of the world. Like, I have to eat everything in this day.
Hmm.
That's my opinion. And
I
if
think
you
this is the instinct.
It's not
But
just it's
you
not
have
just
to go through it one time, and actually, okay, see how I feel, why I'm feeling so shitty, why I can't shit, why I can't sleep, why I am 10 kilos heavier in 2 days. And then you realize, okay, this is not the way. But I think most people need to experience it one time.
Bro, when you eat one pizza and two cookies, you will feel full bloated. And we all have done this and said to ourselves, okay, I have a Ben and Jerry's in the fridge as well. Maybe I should eat this as well. And then you eat the Ben and Jerry. And then you have some chips in the and you go eat the chips as well. The
If you
mindset
have
is
chips
that
at home,
you eat the
Jesus.
pizza, and when you are thinking, okay, I have a Ben and Jerry's in the fridge, should I eat it now? I will tell myself, I can eat it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I feel bloated now. I can eat it tomorrow. And most of the times I will not eat it tomorrow.
You need to
It's
micromanage it. Like I'm telling myself, okay, today I have a rest day. Fuck it, I'm not gonna cheat heavy or something. But tomorrow I have legs. After my leg day, I will fucking eat something. So you have to micromanage a little bit, or make it like a reward system. Okay, if I eat my first 3 meals clean, then I can order something. And don't fucking start cheat in the morning, because then the
yeah.
whole day is fucked. And another bad thing, if you tell someone, okay, this is the plan and no cheats, if they cheat one time or eat something off, you have experienced it. Like, okay, they say, okay, the whole day, fuck it. We're gonna start tomorrow again. But if you give a little bit of space and free room, like, okay, take 300 calories free for something and combine it with one meal and eat your burger, then he's gonna know, okay, I can eat this burger I'm longing for weeks at this day at this time. So until then, I'm gonna eat the plan. What do you think?
I agree, but one thing I want to add also is that I agree a little bit with Lord about what he said, like people can't stop themselves.
That's the sugars.
Yeah,
It's
bro,
not
but
the wait.
it's
Let
not only that,
let him finish.
it's just I believe if you are serious about your goals and you have a plan that you will do in the future and the goal in your mind is so clear, like for you, let's say now you win your pro card and you know in 1 year you should be a good pro and yeah and compete in a pro level. This drive will keep you away from eating.
I agree, but what we do with the
This
people
is
that doesn't have the drive, like there
wait a
depends
second.
what you're
Wait a
eating.
second.
Tell me.
Yeah, but they are, and this is how I want to connect to Andrew's point that he just made. They are approaching prep in and of itself completely wrong because they don't think about the competition. They just want the competition to be over so they can eat again.
So they
They
can
just
eat,
think
yeah.
about food because food in that case um is their only source of
Joy.
dopamine and
Yeah,
satisfaction and serotonin. That's
It's
all they're
fucking
longing
nice
for.
to
They
eat
don't.
something when you're hungry, you know?
correct.
It's
Okay, fair enough. It is, and our little bodybuilding bubble here. Okay, the vast majority of our day surrounds around food. But then again, you also have to understand that every food you eat, it's like every single time you get to make the choice what you're going to eat, and then you have to think about, like Andrew said, what is the bigger fucking picture? Okay, is this going to help me get to my goals, or is this just my fucking animal brain that just wants me to just engorge myself with these
Yeah.
foods because I'm craving dopamine because my baseline has been so low because I have been in prep and I have been eating my boring rice and chicken and broccoli.
Yeah.
but
I want
caveat
to
here.
add something here. Like for me, when I first started, and I believe all of us did this, after our first competitions, we have binged and all of this kind of stuff. No?
No.
Really?
After my very first diet in my life
Yeah,
when I was
okay.
17, yes, I binged. But I
Yeah.
did it one time and it was so awful that I said afterwards, never again. Everybody should make this
Yeah,
experience
these
one
mistakes,
time,
exactly. To
but then
understand how
That's
after,
what I'm
bad.
telling you, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But for me, it got so much easier to adhere, let's say, to my plan as I got older and I believed more in myself.
Yeah.
It's so
yeah,
much easier. And Right
You
now,
focused,
honestly, guys, you remember when I started prep, Costas, because I've told you it's been, I will tell you exactly how many weeks I'm dieting. Dieting, not with low calories, but
in a deficit, like.
I'm in a deficit from 7th of April. 7th of April, I've started my diet.
Yeah, I started my off season.
Yeah, you started your
my blast.
okay, the diet was 4,200 calories in the beginning, but it's a diet.
How much are you eating now?
Now I'm down to 3,400 on training
Okay.
days, and
I was 1 week ago, 3,000 calories.
2,600 on rest days.
Opare, low, that's low.
Yeah, that's low. We've pushed a little bit more now. But back to my point is that I have never, during those weeks, think about food.
Yeah.
I have never got into Instagram and scroll about food. All I am thinking is this fucking day that I get on stage.
I'm gonna
I get so angry. I get so angry when people speak about food and about what they will eat after the show.
Andrew.
So I don't want to eat anything after the show.
Andrew.
I just drink water and get my trophy and go to the fucking Olympia. That's what I want to do. That's my biggest dopamine boost. Not
Andrew.
I feel you, bro.
But you're forgetting something. Most people are not as busy as you. They have time to think about food.
Bro,
they have time to produce food.
Yes, but no.
Yes, dude, they have time.
Bro, I have a fucking lot of time.
Wait a minute. Andrew doesn't have time to doom scroll through his Instagram 6 hours a day.
I think, but the focus is a major factor, bro, because I have time. Trust me, I have time. I work almost from home entirely now. But I'm so focused, I don't even, and I have here gummy worms and everything, and I don't even, it's nothing, it's invisible. But back to the point Andrew said, or you said, Lord, or you both agreed, when I was with you, Rene, like, I didn't believe in myself, let's say it that way, until we got in the overall of the Dennis James. Then I started fucking believing myself, and since then, I never, so to say, cheated again or binged again or something like that, or came to temptation. But to the other thing you said, to the dopamine thing and gives happiness, the food. Look, you're good at psychology. You both are good at psychology. I don't remember who said it, but someone famous. Happiness is a continuing dopamine signaling, like small happiness boost throughout your week, your day, your month, your life. That's happiness. It's nothing consistent. Like, okay, I have cancer and this is my condition. Now, happiness is a condition you have to wake up every time. So after a show, to have a productive off season and productive live and everything, you need to have the balance of everything to be happy in a happy environment with yourself, with everything, with your relationship with everyone and food and blah, 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 your family, everything. And it's, of course, the most difficult thing since ancient times to find balance in everything. It's almost impossible. But I think here and there, cheat meal, the socializing, cheat meal here, post competition, actually will work better and show better in the body than, okay, follow the plan. The plan is more optimal, yeah. But if you do it right and the person is happy, and if the person needs it, of course, because there are persons that it would stress them out. But what do you think? Maybe is there something to it with creating a happy environment that the person is not post-competition depressed and blah, blah, blah?
I think it's an absolutely valid point. And what I would also like to add is that, yeah, exactly like you said, if somebody ends his prep, most of the time for them it's like the end of the world, because they're like, and what now? They are just lost. If you're not like a not even seasoned competitor, but if you're not a hungry competitor, if the goal was just the show and you don't, because me personally, when I get off stage or like the last weeks of prep, I am longing for eating more food, but not because I want to eat more food, because I want to perform, because I want to have fun again in the gym. Because at a certain point, I'm sick and tired of just writing down the same fucking numbers every fucking week. I want to go in there and I want to be like, yes,
Right.
2 more
Yes.
reps, motherfucker.
Yes.
And not just because the last couple of weeks of dieting, they're really tedious regarding that. And that is my ultimate goal. And many other people, they don't have that. And then, yes, like Costa said, I think it's really important to like bring back balance, to like get some relief, like some anxiety, because there's also built a lot of anxiety around like eating clean. And this is how eating disorders emerge. So therefore, going to social gatherings, eating some foods out is definitely very, very important and is necessary in order for you to just calm you down and bring you back to baseline.
Agree,
But
100%.
but don't overdo it, because I think what Andrew said in the beginning, and I think everybody that listens here, this is the best approach and thing that you can do. I do it myself as well, is don't cheat on top of the food that you're eating. Leave some space,
Correct.
and don't do stupid shit like compensate it with an hour of Stairmaster the next day, because then it's already too late. You already done the damage, deal with it. Think a little bit in advance. For example, like, don't know, add 15 to 20 minutes of post-workout cardio when you know you're about to eat something heavier tonight.
Correct.
Leave 100, 200 grams carbohydrates in the tank. This is a very good approach to not fuck up your rebound, because what's the worst thing that is going to happen even if you eat in your calories and you eat a shitty food? Yeah, you gain some water, but 3 to 4 days, and it's going to be back to baseline, and you're going to have the same weight. Nothing is going to happen. You're going to be fine, and you move on. And you still get to enjoy the crazy pump the next day from all the sodium. Everybody wins, and you don't get fat as fuck.
Correct.
Just don't waste your free meals sitting on the couch and eating really low quality food. Like, eat it with friends, with family, and try to, if you can make it yourself at home and it makes you happy enough, just do it. If you want to order it, then order it from a quality place, I guess.
Yeah.
And always keep track of your macros, like, okay, the fats, don't overdo them like in one meal. And okay, then you have to experience, and with experience and not stressing too much, we'll be okay.
But I think the three of us, we also value like a good cheat meal, because I don't know, but I assume that both of you, if you eat something out and it's not good, you hate yourself.
Oh,
Because you're like, fuck this. I wasted my cheat meal on this.
Yeah.
Really? It's the biggest pain that you can feel.
I wouldn't go anywhere I don't know the food is good.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah.
Only if a friend recommends it, and I would have to know that he or she knows about good food, that they have good taste.
Correct.
Otherwise, forget about it.
even if it's McDonald's and I know it's good, I would prefer just go and buy it there, drive through, because you don't know who the fuck, some fucking Afghanian guy is gonna fuck it up and delay it and come cold and all fucked up. If I had a free meal, I would go in person and pick it up.
Yeah, that's good.
So let's talk about something spicy now.
Wait. I have one more question for Andrew. Andrew, do you think the Rebound deserves the credit that it gets in regards to being this magical period of you gaining more muscle than you would otherwise? Or what is your opinion on that?
My opinion is that it's a little bit overrated. For me, the Rebound is the period that sets you up for your push phase. And of course, it's very important, but for me, the most important thing on the Rebound is maintaining your insulin sensitivity and make it a good starting point for a good big push phase. And that's why I believe it's a better approach if you go off anabolics, or at least drop a lot of anabolics and not going into a blast immediately after a show. Okay, for health reasons as well. But my opinion is that going out of the show and adding back the calories, you're going to be in an anabolic environment. and having a baseline of testosterone, maybe a good amount of GH as well, will serve the purpose and gaining back a lot of mass. And then when you will be nice and healthy 6, 8 weeks out from the show, then you add back your anabolics and start your push
Yeah,
phase.
but you know what? You're now in between two opinions because okay, let's take away the increased anabolics in the rebound. I think all of us know that's bullshit. But you're not coming off and relying on your instant sensitivity. You're still keeping some test, too much test for true TRT and Primo. So you're taking pharmacologically advantage of it. So your coach or you or both have to believe that the rate of muscle growth is actually way higher. Otherwise, you would just come off.
I'm not saying it's not a good environment to grow. I just think it's a little bit overrated, let's say, in order to, oh, now I'm like a sponge and I have to push the calories and push the anabolics. And in these 6 to 8 weeks, I will gain 5 kilos of muscle. You will not gain 5 kilos of muscle. You
You
will
will gain
just
5 kilos of water.
of water,
But you'll
correct.
gain feel like
So my
maybe half a
opinion on
kilo
the
of muscle.
rebound is like pushing yourself a little bit back with food, like having a slow
Sure.
gain of weight and make it like a good starting point for your push phase.
I think it's a little bit of both because, okay, I have 5 seasons and 20 competitions. And I never had an off season, a true off season since last year, the was the first. I built 20 to 25 kgs from contests from season to season. So I always took advantage of the rebound with nothing crazy, but I had my 500 to 750 test and some deca always in, 300. And I would say in this period, I managed to balance out my body every time a little more. This year, I'm going to do it differently because my off-season cycle was pretty high and my prep cycle is not crazy high, but it's high. And I'm long on cycle. Otherwise, I would push again. But if you're how you structured your season and how long was your season and what drugs did you take and how healthy or not healthy you are, I would take a little advantage of it. Like not crazy cycles or so, but I would maybe pull training a little back for 1, 2 weeks, blast some BPC and some GH to feel fresh again, and then balls to the walls for 6 weeks in training, food, increasing, not crazy, but increasing, and some gear inside, some
Do,
gear
do
for
you
sure.
think it's a good idea immediately post show to go balls to the walls with training?
Not immediately, but 2 to 4 weeks after show. And with balls to the walls, I mean like go 1 rep in reserve or to failure, not in crazy low rep ranges, but failure training.
Look, for me, the rebound is like the
If you are fresh,
5, 6 weeks post show. What do you consider like a rebound?
that depends. If you do a crash diet like Leonidas did, his rebound is like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. If you do a diet since April until September and you're long time conditioned, the rebound I had rebounds that lasted months, like 3, 4, 5 months.
Yeah, but it gets a little bit, like the cutoff. It just gets a little bit fishy because at what time do you um get out of the rebound? What is the telltale sign? And the answer is
You
there
see
is
it.
nothing you can
Yeah,
do.
it is. It
There's
is.
no
The,
no,
the
there,
pumps
there
are
is
not
not there,
crazy anymore. Your blood sugar is not crazy low in the morning or immediately after meals. But there's
but
signs.
it should be. It's your fucking
Yeah, but
job to
not
make
crazy
sure that
low
it is.
like you were immediately post show. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
It
but that
should
is
be. Of course,
only
it should be.
look, but I think healthy blood sugar management is part of it. It's your fucking job to bring it back to baseline because there is nothing cool about too low blood sugar levels. It's actually a detriment. It's not good for you.
Correct. What's your opinion, Rene, on rebounding?
Look,
How?
this year was the first year that I tried staying on in my rebound. The past years before, every time I would come off. And I would say that I
You
think
grew.
what I underestimated is how much time it actually takes for the body to get back to that point where you can actually accrue new muscle tissue. Even if you think that I gained 2 reps in the second or third week of my rebound. Now I must be gaining muscle, or I trained close enough to failure. And then I'm thinking to myself, no, you're not. Like, no, it just takes so much more time for the body to get back to baseline and to be actually let's say, like in the mood to gain new tissue. And in
That's
my
what I'm
case,
telling
it
you.
was,
If you take 3 to 4 5 weeks, little slow with training, and give your body a little time and then push, that's perfect.
yeah,
We
yeah,
are
I
we are
agree.
we are
And
we are talking
and
about the same thing, I believe. We are saying
yeah,
the same thing with different words.
Yeah.
and
We
what
all
I
are.
would also Yeah, and what I would also like to add is that what I realized is that growth comes in it comes in little bumps, you know? It's not like super steady. It's rather like, like it goes up a little bit and then goes down a little bit, it goes up a little bit and goes down a little bit. The same
I
with
took
my
that
weight.
picture.
I was in this gym
Yeah, you
while
were too. Yeah.
taking this picture.
Yeah,
I
This is
believe
crazy,
that's
bro.
2022, right?
that's 2000. No,
Yeah.
that's 23.
23.
No, yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
sure?
yeah.
Um, I don't.
Because I diuretic my ass off there. I know that.
Yeah.
So what are the plans now for you, Rene?
Like, what's your
I
cycle,
will
first of all?
my cycle,
Yeah.
4 grams of test, and um
Woo!
when I'm
The
in
title.
the mood, yeah, and 10 IUs of GH, but only on training days. On rest days, it's only 5 before bed.
Why?
And when would I apply the other 5 units?
Wait,
Just,
let him finish with the cycle first, and then you can tell
Yeah,
just
me.
10 before bed, bro.
I will answer both of your questions. So yeah, 4 grams of test, 25 Proviron, and pre-workout I'm having 80 milligrams of Minstrol. That's it.
Mashallah.
And the GH, I don't take it on rest days. I only take it before I go to bed. And then I only take my 5 because I don't see the application of taking 5 units in the morning when it's going to peak 3 to 4 hours later when I'm already in a fat state. It doesn't make sense to me, like why would I want to have my growth hormone levels and IGF-1 expression high at that point? What benefit would I reap from that?
Probably
Because
grow
I'm
more.
not
Wait. As
just
I
just
understand,
randomly just randomly throughout
Yeah,
the day. Why?
of course. Why not? You have a stimulus. I mean, there's not one day in the whole year your body is not repairing something. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, but I would like to have
oh,
my rest day also as a day to give my pancreas a little bit of a break.
Pancreas. Like you blasting 10 ISGH 1 year and then 5 units less is the pancreas gonna
I
save your
still I
pancreas.
still I still have perfect postprandial and fasted blood sugar. So
So
wait,
just try 10, bro. You're gonna grow more.
you are doing 10 on training days and 5 on rest days,
yes, exactly.
I would
and,
imagine only to save money.
and you are splitting the training day, those 5 in the before
Five
bed?
five before bed and 5 pre-workout,
Okay. And on
and the
rest
other
days, you're
one
just doing
bed.
5 pre-bed.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
The
Because I
pre-workout
suppose
GH pumps are crazy.
and also you reap a lot of benefits from having high IGF-1 expression after your workout.
Yeah.
But it
Correct.
also makes you tired. It also makes you tired as fuck in the afternoon.
And then you
Yeah.
take supercharged with GMH 10. I'm taking a full scoop now since 1 week, and it's okay.
No,
It's
no,
killing me up.
seriously. It's not enough. It's not enough. I take 500 to 600 milligrams of caffeine before I go train, and still, due to the GH afterwards, I get super sleepy.
Yeah, your caffeine receptors are fucked, bro.
No, they're
Bro,
not fucked
Mine are
because
fresh.
no, they're not because I only consume that amount of caffeine 4 times per week, and it's not the same amount every single time. On my rest days, it's only a small coffee, and on one of the rest days, it's nothing.
I have only on training days 400 now milligrams pre-workout. On rest days I have zero. And I don't drink Coke anymore. Only Coke with the caffeine removed. Zero.
yeah,
No?
me too.
I
I
try to keep it.
I go no caffeine on rest days, and on
Yeah.
training days, I'm so sensitive to caffeine.
Bro,
I
I love
like
caffeine, but the
to
goal of this prep was to keep me fucking rested. So the
yeah.
cardio is the least fatiguing. Caffeine, the CNS fatigue. I know I would take Tren and Clen. I think I should slow down with the caffeine, you know?
It's not the caffeine. The problem is that you are having you have the clenbuterol, you have the tren
Yeah, the
inside.
adrenaline is too much.
Exactly. So you don't need this much caffeine, I believe. And for me, also caffeine in the off season, it makes my digestion a little bit.
Bro, try
No,
coffee pills.
I have
Oh, but
caffeine
that's
pills.
oh, but that's so
Uh,
boring,
Yeah, bro, but
man.
you
If you
can dose it like 100 milligrams per pill. There's taurine
Yeah, 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 yeah,
inside
yeah.
there's turmeric, whatever that does. I don't know. I love them. I love coffee pills in prep when I'm fucking exhausted, which I'm not at the point now. I have them next to my bed with my clan, and with the first thing I open my eyes, clan coffee pill, and I go back and I wake up in 20 minutes. Like perfect. Try it.
that happens to me when I take a Halo,
Yeah, yeah,
and
but
it's much more fun.
tell me now, where the fuck do you fit 4 grams of test? How do you dose it? Like you have like test 500 or so.
Now I have a 300 cypionate,
Damn, bro. And how do you fucking do
and
it? Every day?
I inject 2 cc's per day.
Yeah, but 600, do you don't get test fever or so?
No,
Bro,
I
okay,
never
but
had.
600 milligrams of test in one injection can
That
fucking
is,
do fever, you
dude,
know?
this is my fucking superpower. I
Yeah,
never had elevated CRP levels, so C-reactive protein, inflammation, something, nothing.
4 grams,
I
bro.
can tolerate I can tolerate a lot of shit,
You
and
you you're, you should fucking
I have
do,
never tried this much test.
it's
Never.
fun. But let's say like at a certain point, 2 grams doesn't feel too different from 4. There's not a big difference. I would say it keeps getting interesting from like 500 to 700 to 1,000 to 1.5,
So what's
but
the reason?
then it just caps off, you
uh,
know,
So what's the reason of not incorporating another anabolic factor, let's say, and just going super, super high on test?
because it's simple.
it's best
Yeah, but
muscle builder and
don't you
tolerance.
think, let's
I
say,
don't
if
I
you
don't aromatase a lot at all. I don't need to take something on top to manage my estrogen. And also with things like DHTs, look, it's just like there come too many like problems that I have to fix at a certain point. You know
Lord,
what I mean?
bro, like, what's your estrogen on 4 grams of test?
should be
Think 85
How the fuck is it possible?
because
85
I'm
Like you
lean.
have a gene defect. No one
Because I'm
aromatizes that.
without any AIs?
without any. I take DIM.
Yeah, it can. You can't tell me DIM is gonna stop
DIM is
4 grams.
very DIM is very potent at modulating your estrogen metabolism.
Like electro potent or
No, not dude. Letro is like eradicating it like down to zero. That's a difference.
oh, that's crazy. And how do you dose it? Like, okay, 600 every day. Okay, yeah. Okay, you
Yeah.
know what, bro? I know your methods since years and it works for you, so why not? And I tried the gram of test, and I think the real fun, okay, I don't know what's above 1,250, But from 750 to 1 gram, bro, that was perfect.
Makes a big difference.
Let's
Yeah.
make it. It's a
Yeah.
bigger jump than from 250 to 750. Honestly, it's like magic. And Lord, maybe, bro, just from a friend advice, try fucking Bolden.
Dude, I did last year. I wanted to kill myself.
Like how? But what did you take it like with how much test?
2 grams.
2 grams and how much Boulder?
600.
Crazy, bro. I took thousand. I was fine.
I'm the same
Nah,
with you.
I don't
Can't
like
do
it.
it.
It's
I can't do it. I
I
like
think
it.
it's my drug.
I like it on my body, but it's been years I haven't taken it.
I
Like
think
a little
I think
ATP.
I think, and I'm going to say this because this is the Greece
Mostly.
most hated podcast. Boldenone is the most overrated steroid in Greece.
No,
And by the
bro.
way, guys who listens, it's called Boldenone,
Yeah.
not Boldon. If I hear
Boldon.
another person say
Boldon.
Boldon,
Boldon.
Jesus, dude, get your
Bro,
shit
I
together.
disagree. I know they're crazy in Greece about Boldon. Like
Boldon.
we were together, we talked about it, and what's so crazy about it? Blah blah blah. Then I tried 1,000, bro. It made me hungry. It made me full.
Look, if you can manage it, I believe
Yeah, if you can manage it, go
Yeah,
ahead,
sure.
knock
Okay.
yourself out.
also Nandrolone is it's a very good drug, but I can't
Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
no,
do it,
no.
bro.
NPP I can. Deca not.
Or
NPP.
even MPP, I don't know, 100, 200 milligrams. I get so fucking depressed. I'm
It depends
literally,
on the test, bro. If you have 1,000 tests, you can tolerate the MPP better, I think, bro.
Yeah,
maybe
that's a very
because
good
I go
point.
low on test, maybe, I don't know.
Like I heard
That's
it
a
from many
very
people. They take 300 of NPP and they want to kill themselves. And I'm asking how much tests you take, like 600 or 500. Maybe the
yes,
ratio is
because yes, exactly. The ratio, that's the killjoy because
But
it's the
guys,
same
I'm
with
telling you,
trenbolone.
100 milligrams of MPP.
maybe maybe it's placebo. You think,
It's
oh
not
shit.
placebo, bro.
No, maybe
Not,
he's just
I'm not
very
new to
sensitive,
anabolics. I'm not new to
very
anabolics. I know how I feel on anabolics.
very sensitive to prolactin and how it
Yeah.
affects his dopamine. That's most likely.
But the strange thing, I don't get the same with Trembolone.
Good for you.
Trend,
Good
I
for
don't
me, yeah.
know. Every season is different. This season I take 200. Now I'm taking 200, like 50 milligrams every other day. And I feel okay when I'm driving. I'm a little short-tempered, but I feel confident. I feel fucking fine. I'm not such an asshole. But in
That's
different,
what I get too. I get a little bit less patience when I'm on it.
yeah. But that's the hunger, I think, bro. More
It's
Mm,
not the
like
hunger.
you think if you're in off season,
Etiketti.
fucking full as fuck and
Bro,
walking
because
sluggish.
this prep was so obvious because I was so long on the same amount of calories. Same amount, I was 3,900 calories for the past 10 weeks probably. And I was slowly losing body weight, slowly. And we just introduced tren. Nothing. We didn't change anything else. 100 milligrams of tren per week. And now it's 150. But the first 2 weeks when I got the 100 milligrams of tren, I could see myself like the changes on my body. I was getting a little bit stronger. My performance was a little bit better. I was a little bit harder, but also my patience was a little bit
Yeah.
shorter. My sleep was a little bit more
Yeah,
irritated.
not much.
Not too
You
much with
didn't fuck
100
my sleep
milligrams.
so much this year.
Yeah, me too. It's not like my sleep went from 100 to zero, but I could see waking up another time to pee,
Yeah.
getting a little bit more those flipping out dreams.
You have to try the drug that Rene showed me, the Mirabegron. It's like a fat burner, non-stimulant
It's
fat burner that is the main course of action is
yes,
like not explain it.
it's for old men that have the issue that they will go to the toilet at night 10 times. So it's against incontinence. It enlarges your bladder, yeah, and
Bladder, bladder.
Okay,
then you will pee less because your bladder can hold more fluid. You will
really?
not get, yes, you will not get watery from it, but dude, on trenbolone, it's the best thing ever because you will not go to piss your fucking face off every 2 hours while
And it
you're
burns
sleeping.
fat.
Yes,
Andrew,
it's
last
the
year
Andrew.
we took it between shows. Like everything was the same. We introduced it 1 week, 100 milligrams in the morning, 100 milligrams at night. I was standing up 2-3 times to pee. Bro, I didn't stand up one time. So the sleep is continuous. That's a big plus.
Really?
Yes.
But
And if you
mainly,
think
I
about it,
dropped another kilo or
there's
so fat. I got shredded. We did it from Prague to Dennis James.
For sure, I
and
want
you don't feel it because basically
It's
the effect
non-stim.
that it has, Andrew, what you maybe know is that if you take more than 80 micrograms of clenbuterol, you have a spillover effect from the beta 2 adrenergic receptor to the beta 3 receptor. And mirabegron is an agonist to the beta 3 adrenergic receptor.
Without
it
the
has
stimulant.
the same exactly, it has the same properties as high dosage clenbuterol, but it doesn't affect your adrenals, and therefore you will not get an elevated heart rate and all these things,
Bro, it's crazy. I suggested.
Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. It will be a lifesaver.
Because we always say after 60, 80, the magic begins with Clem. You can create without the effects. And now imagine you're taking Clem and this thing and a little bit of cardarine.
Shredded.
Bro, you melt
Also,
it in your sitting.
Andrew, think about it. How valuable is sleeping a night through in Clem?
Yeah. It would be.
That wasn't on my radar. I only wanted
your
to
REM sleep will be so much higher. You will be so
Yes.
much more refreshed. Your CNS
you will look at your fucking watch each morning and be like, yeah, motherfucker.
Really? Fuck,
Yeah.
Send it to me. Send it to me for sure.
I think you can get it in the pharmacy.
The pharmacy, bro. Το έχει στην Ελλάδα.
Yeah. Why are you not using it now, Icarus? Or you are not?
Look, we're using now, we bumped it yesterday from 40 to 60, the Clem. I have 25 minutes of cardio fasted, treadmill. And I take 10 to 20 milligrams of cardarine with meal 1. And I'm eating a lot of calories. So there's no need to.
So your
by the way,
my sleep is perfect.
Okay.
And my rate of loss is perfect. Everything is perfect. We could use it, but we don't have to, We try to land the plane smoothly.
Yeah.
Costa, something interesting for you because I know you love cardarine. Cardarine works so good because it affects your fat oxidation, and it just adds fat to your energy metabolism. So it would rather be chosen over carbohydrates as a energy source.
From the beginning.
But the thing is, it does that by depleting carnitine, and that means that after 2 to 3 weeks, your carnitine base level, because it's a part of ATP synthesis, is going to be low. So if you want to keep the initial boost that you get from cardarine going, you have to take injectable carnitine with it.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. I'm gonna order it. Fucking makes sense. If it's I didn't know it depletes cardarine, but it makes sense.
Super amine.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, guys, I'm a lover of injectable carnitine.
I never tried it. I thought, why?
Dude, it's the best thing. It's the fucking best thing, yo.
I only heard it's painful as fuck.
Sorry?
I only heard it's painful as fuck. You have to inject like a big milligram amount or ml amount.
Look, I know the guys in Greece are using superamine. I get it from Actifolic, and it's like 800 milligrams per ml.
Okay.
So,
how much would you need?
Sorry?
How much would you need a day, like the dose?
500?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, 400 pre-workout, you will see a good effect.
Yeah.
Pre-workout or pre-cardio? Like, what's the half life here?
Both.
I do it both.
So it's like Yohimbine. You take it your.
I do it first thing in the morning. And pre-workout.
I'm gonna consider it.
Very, very good. I love
it. I always thought, okay.
But also for the fat burning effect, I like the endurance, bro. And I know Lord have seen that. the endurance is giving you while you train
Crazy.
is crazy.
I never tried it.
Yeah.
I never tried it because I thought to myself, okay, it burns more fat. Why the fuck would I take it? I can't burn
I
fat.
take it in the off season, and I have seen better blood glucose as well, better insulin sensitivity, and
Better lipids. It's even
be-
great for lipids.
little bit better lipids as well. Yeah.
It lowers triglycerides because
Now that
obviously fat
we
oxidation,
now that
energy
we're
source.
talking about so the weird shit, I'm taking for 3 days now melanotan, like a super mini dose.
Yeah.
I took it yesterday.
Bro, I'm fucking brown as fuck, and I'm only chilling at home. Today did solarium first time, and my hunger is completely gone.
Yeah.
I took it at night, and the whole other day, my hunger is I have to force feed.
It's because it's messing up your I
Yeah.
did
Bro,
it yesterday, and
only when I inject it, after 20 minutes, for 10, 20 minutes, I feel a little warm and little.
you feel like you get red, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
Bro, I took a little small dose, like in a 10 milligrams
too.
vial, I put 2 milliliters and I pull up 5 IUs. Like it's
That's
like
exactly what I'm doing.
0.025.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Before,
the minimal dose, I think.
Mhm.
I can't take it.
But
Can't take
I've done it yesterday when I went to the beach to tan a little bit, and I got nausea.
Yes.
I
That's my
didn't
main
like.
problem.
I don't
Maybe
like
take
the
less.
but
Maybe take less, bro.
Even dude, I took 100 micrograms and I would still get nauseous as fuck.
Yeah,
I
bro.
wouldn't do it on
The
a
hot
training day.
flashes.
I wouldn't do it on a training day, but on a rest day, if you're going to a tan salon or you're going to the beach,
Why
it
don't you
helps a
take
lot.
it pre-bed? I take it with my GH pre-bed.
Just pre-bed, huh? Every
Pre-bed,
day?
bro. Huh?
You do it every day,
I did it now 3 times in a row, yeah.
but you are doing it the day before going for solarium.
Bro, I don't even go nowhere. I take it and I chill at home. And I get brown. It actually signals your body to produce melanin, either you're in the sun or not. If you go to the sun, of course it's faster.
Yeah, but
If you don't get the
yeah, it's more
stimulus,
potent.
how you will get?
You don't need the stimulus is the peptide.
Costa, actually, that it really depends on the person because I took it
Maybe.
in my prep last year. I took it for 3 to 4 weeks. I didn't change at all.
Maybe it was shit,
Nothing.
bro. I literally changed in 3 days from chilling at home.
No.
I believe you should get some stimulus.
Yeah, I did the solarium today, but I literally, and my girl too. Like in 2 days, we did nothing. We got browner for fucking sure. For sure.
Okay.
I had friends over from Bulgaria a couple of weeks ago, and because the mistake I did, I thought that the melanotan that I had in the fridge, I thought it was my GH.
Oh,
I
shit.
took the
Oh, how
dose,
many units did you took? 10?
and
Like
I overdosed on it. I don't fucking know how much I did. I
Oh,
definitely did too much. And then because I was so miserable, my friends from Bulgaria, they also decided to take it. And I swear to God, they were here 2-3 days in the Greek sun. They got so fucking dark. You could them literally see change by the hour. It was insane.
Yeah, but
Some
they're another
people
race.
just-
You're true German Caucasian. You need more.
Yeah.
stimulus.
Yeah, probably he is more.
If I take more, I would just vomit all over the floor. I
Yeah.
can't do it.
Fuck, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I love it. I was
But hey,
actually
think about it. It's great as a recommendation for clients who struggle a lot with hunger because it's really good at suppressing your hunger signaling.
I didn't expect it to
Before-
be that strong.
Before you go fucking take retatrutide or fucking
100%,
Ozempic,
yeah.
take that.
And you know, I feel miserable and I have this random boner. Like, oh shit, but my dick is hard. Like that's super weird. Yeah, no comment on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's true, dude. When I overdosed, dude, I was so horny. It was disgusting.
It's like
It was
taking
just
Viagra.
annoying as
It's
fuck.
I'm not feeling
It's
the
even worse.
fuck because I'm
It's
so deep in
worse.
prep, but I'm
It's
just
worse.
hard.
The problem
worse
with
because-
melatonin is that is not, you just get a boner without
Yeah.
libido.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without the stimulus. That's
Yeah,
exactly.
you just have,
Yeah.
Andrew, how's your sex drive?
it's okay.
It's normal,
It's
right?
okay. Sorry?
It's like okay, you're not too deep in prep.
No, 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 no.
Mine
Look,
is fucked.
honestly, uh, I'm waking up in the middle of the night. I have a boner in the morning,
Perfect.
Super, super.
Perfect.
but I don't have like this big desire to have sex.
You know, but that's different. I think
Yeah,
because I
it's
have
because
boner
my
and
mind is
yeah,
is
yeah, you
completely
focus on the
locked in.
competition. It's not a
Yeah,
physical
Yeah.
thing.
yeah,
Yeah, because me too, and I have boners and I wake up with boner. I feel good and I have sex, but I'm not longing for it. Like I think, okay, competition, I don't know how to explain it.
exactly that.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
crazy.
maybe it's the too much aromatine.
No, but I have boners and I have sex. But
I'm kidding. I'm
I think,
kidding.
okay, of course my girl turns me on and everything. But I think, oh, okay, I didn't have sex today. Let's do it. It's not like I need sex. It's like I think I I I in the morning when I do cardio, when between sets, when I'm chilling at home watching something, I imagine me on stage winning, win all day.
Yeah. I'm
Like
the same. I'm completely the
I
same.
do
I'm
everything
so
else on autopilot. Something like
mm, yeah, me too.
I miss that feeling. I miss that. I really, really, really gonna enjoy this season, whatever happens.
Well, I believe it's gonna be the best package, and it will be a package that will be you will be proud of. Because the main change I've seen in you the last year is it's
Yeah,
your
it's that.
it's your
100%.
mentality.
It's that, and I took a lot of shit last year from life, from personal life, from breakups, from many, many, many things in my life. I relapsed on drugs and then did the competition. And yeah, I needed to get through all of that to get where I am now, I think. And I did my homework. I learned a lot about my body, about myself. But the biggest growth is, I think, mentally. Is mentally.
Mm.
That's what we talked about the last podcast, Andrew, as well. That I don't let shit. I don't let shit too close to me. Like looking in the camera, and I'm gonna turn pro, and I'm gonna go to the Olympia. Probably not gonna go to the Olympia this year. But if then someone tells me, "Oh, you motherfucker," I don't give a fuck anymore. That's the biggest.
You never gave a fuck.
I gave a fuck about my expectations to myself. I was and always. I left stones unturned, as you know better than anyone else, to get to our thing. Like I said it, and I will say it until the day I die. And when I get the pro card, if I get the pro card or whatever, I I will manage to do in the sport. This guy, Lord, made me from a gym bro to a bodybuilder. The sad thing is, until now, until now, at least, I wasn't ready here. I wasn't mature as a man, as an athlete. I just was good, and when you're good, it's a curse of talent. You leave stones unturned, and you still place good or win or whatever.
Yeah,
Blah blah
but
blah.
but dude, don't take away too much credit because when you were, especially in the preps that you were here, you were fucking locked in. I mean, yes, you ate fucking yogurt and your diet
Yeah, you
wasn't
know
the
what I
same every
mean.
day. But when I told you you go up and you do half an hour of Stairmaster, you're gonna do that. When I said I
I'm
want
still an
another
athlete.
check-in,
Yeah,
when I said I want another check-in post-workout, you would send that.
because
You
I
would
enjoyed it.
fucking do it.
I enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. I didn't see the bigger picture. I only did hunt what I enjoy. That's why I had 20 competitions.
That's
I didn't
exactly
want.
what
I
I
didn't want
was
to
saying
follow a
before.
plan. Excuse me?
That's exactly what I was saying before. Like you started believing in yourself, and that made you being more locked in during all this off season and all of this growing phase. Because honestly, guys, we all know that the prep is not what makes us. It's the off season. It's how you
Yeah.
approach the whole year.
But this
And
Yeah.
this you realize in prep always. In prep you
correct.
get wiser You see, oh shit, I did every fucking thing wrong. And then you do again. But then you find out next rep you did, you can do everything better. And it's now I feel as well, oh shit, look, my rebound.
Yeah,
I thought last year I nailed my rebound. Now looking back, it was not
there's
optimal.
always better. There is always
Yeah,
better.
but that's the fun thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that, and that's what keeps me going. Like what I love about bodybuilding the most is that there is always something to progress on. There is
Yeah.
always something better. There
And
is a way.
the best part is about it when you find that thing and then you're like, damn, like you're like, what the fuck? And then you're like, oh shit, this makes really a big difference. And
Yeah.
the more things you figure out and the more like tiny nuanced things you manage to like discover, it just makes it just it's just so satisfying to
Yeah.
discover these things and then nailing them on top,
That's the point where I'm now. Until now, I was not even on this point. You get what I'm saying? I only was dopamine hunting.
Yeah.
And now I'm on this point. Okay, I did somewhat everything right, and now I can perfect on that. That's what
Yeah.
I really am sorry for the time it took me to mature, but
No, don't be sorry, because
no,
we
no,
all
no,
done this.
because I just want to clarify, this guy is one of the best coaches there is, because he fucking does research. That's his superpower is he does research. And okay, we can talk about some critic points I may have, mainly for communication, but that's his style. He gives everything and he wants everything. And uh, okay, you have a little irony in you, like I do.
But you're not as German as I am,
No,
so
I'm
therefore
not
it's
as
less.
proud as you, bro. It's a proud thing. It's a pride thing. I can swallow my pride for business sometimes, you know? Okay, I have my breaking point. Like this guy told me, okay, should I drink water at 50 degrees in the workout? Of course, there are points where you can help yourself. But got athletes this time, bro, the last 5 to 10 years got really sensitive. And it
Yeah.
really hurts me to see you not have the clientele you could have, or maybe you don't want it, because you lose guys because I don't know.
We are too sensitive.
Yeah, sure. Sure, but that's a topic I want to discuss because Andrew is a well-known coach as well. And what's your opinion on that? Like, I don't know. Because
Wait,
he made the chaotic guy I was, uncontrollable guy, he somehow micromanaged me, came a lot closer to what I needed to make progress. The curse is we got too friendly and I stopped listening to him and I start giving my opinions and Max Matzen, the guy I like from Germany, said it as well. If the athlete starts making suggestions to the coach, you know that's something going on, you know?
Yeah, when I was always texting Rene, like when I was seeing your guys working together, and I was telling him, bro, I don't know how you do this. Because in my opinion, you was uncoachable.
I was a mess, of course.
You, and don't it's something that it's like I'm saying something good for Rene right now that he was able to coach you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to coach
it's
you.
just because yeah, okay, finish your sentence.
You just was finding a way to take the best out of this guy, and I don't think nobody could coach him at this point of his life. Not Chris, not me, not
No.
anybody.
I have a problem with authority. I just have,
Exactly.
yeah.
And somehow Rene found a weird way of combining this anarchy that you have in your character with bringing results, with trying so many things, with picking, with stuff like that, and collecting so much data about your body. And honestly, having some appearances with him that was
Of course, yeah.
amazing.
The best looks.
Uh, for me, brother, I was saying it to you, I was saying it to Rene that if this guy locks in,
Yeah.
he will, and he was telling me if this guy locks in, he will destroy me in 1 year.
Yeah,
And
it took
True
me
story.
four, but still,
yeah,
still
yeah.
don't.
Mm.
But it's right. The things all that you said. The thing is, okay, let's take out the friend thing. Rene was able to coach me, but I think at some point he had enough of my weird
Of course, his
approach,
pace
and
will go down.
he got better himself as a coach and more advanced, which I couldn't keep up. I as an athlete, like how my characters, even now when I'm focused, I feel I'm not able to give him the feedback he needs to let his coaching skills have full effect.
Look, bro, in my opinion, you wasn't nailing the basics before. Like how Rene will go into a very specific peptide of slew when you are not sleeping, when you are going out, when one day you are eating nothing, just pizza, let's say. It's not possible.
I
So
know. That's what I'm telling
it
you.
wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. You just had to go back, go out of all this science bullshit, and just go back to heavy training, sleep the right times, and
Yeah.
eating the right amount of food.
And I
And
think there's nothing else necessary for me.
yeah, no, those kind of stuff,
Yeah.
I can see them like the cherry on top of the cake. But if you don't have the cake, where you will put the
No,
cherry?
you're exactly right. I thought to myself last year, after I took second place, second place, second place, and every time taking this fucking silver medal, I remembered, oh, remember some weeks ago he was at this festival. Oh, remember this cheat meal. Oh, remember that.
That
This
would
I didn't want.
haunt me all my life. This is
Yeah.
my biggest fear, bro.
And then
If
I tell to
I go,
myself,
I could never do it.
I need to do a fucking reset and go back to basics. And
Mhm.
I had so much pressure to succeed because everyone expects me to, that I needed to be by myself. Like back as an defense mechanism, stop using your brain and go back to instincts. What feels right at the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Like in with rules, like the calories, the macros, but I need to do what feels right for me. And I only want to switch off my brain, go train, eat, sleep. And I said to myself, okay, you're not gonna fucking go party until you pro. And I set limits to myself, which I kept all of them.
That's good. I like it.
But yeah,
Yeah, but look, what I also want to mention is that when we worked together, it's not like you were not willing to learn. It wasn't like that you were like constantly disobeying and doing your own shit or something. You were there and you were willing to listen and you were willing to try. And then you tried these things, even if it took me a little bit to push you into that direction. But once you've done it and you saw some results from it, especially when it comes to training, you were like, huh, okay, interesting, you know?
training is the biggest thing I learned from you, and I still apply all your science and learnings with the lowish volume, the heavy set, back off set, and blah blah blah, and it works perfect. Just yeah, the exercise selection just shifted a little bit to more free weights for me. But that's okay. Everyone finds their own shit that they're working the best with. Even I can explain you why it works better
I
scientifically.
think, look, I think everybody has to eventually find their own way of doing bodybuilding.
Mhm.
Because if you think about it, nobody is like anybody and everybody is not like anyone in a sense that yes, we derive certain like motivation from people like, I don't know, JP or Kuba, but on the other side, maybe you also have a preference for some classical bodybuilders that you look up to, or just something for a certain exercise or a certain way to just time your things throughout the day. So everybody is like very, very individual in their approaches. And we just pick things from people that we follow, think about things and try out new things, even if it's just a small little difference with a supplement or something, or just changing something with your macronutrients. But eventually we get to a point where you figure out all these small little things by the combination of people that you follow, and this is what will ultimately lead to you becoming the best athlete that you can be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
I think
something I need to clarify as well. In the German podcast, I accused you of, changing your mind on things. And at first we said, I don't know, this, then, and then blah, blah, blah. And I thought this was okay, like something bad. But if I thought about it again, and changing your mind and opinion on things as a coach is fucking, and in some way swallowing your pride, because you leave yourself open for criticism like I did, but I'm dumb. But most of the people are dumb. If the literature changes and the science shows new evidence, then it's fucking important to swallow your pride and backtrack or change your opinion on stuff. And that's what I
Yeah.
realize now. And
I believe that
yeah,
I believe that changing your mind is part of growth.
Yes, because if you don't, you think you already know it all, and you
Correct.
cannot progress. You
that's
will
right.
not
Correct.
progress if you're not
Correct.
open to
It
change. And
just
yeah,
it just sometimes gets a little bit difficult for people to understand because we have so much passion for what we do. And when you're stating your opinion, you're sometimes stating it with too much passion. And then through the years, when you change your opinion or your opinion, let's say, gets uh, external stimulus, let's say, it sounds like, oh, this guy was telling me A and now he's telling me B. No, it's not like that. It grows. But because
yes,
you're expressing it with way too much passion, sometimes it gets a little bit misunderstood, let's say.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But I think it's really important, because think about it. Even at our level, I mean, you guys will definitely approve of that. Is that compare how you train and how you feel and how you can engage your muscles now to a year before.
Yeah.
There's still a difference.
Big.
Literally every single session
Yeah.
we manage, it is almost our duty, it's our purpose to just engage just a little bit more with our musculature and recruit more muscle fibers and get even better at it, to get even more out of it. You know,
Mhm.
it's continuous. In bodybuilding, you will never become the I know it all or whatever. You will not get to that point, because your body, your perception changes, and even things like, I mean, we know that your microbiome changes and your
Oh, hell yeah.
preferences in food. I mean, think about it, how much even your taste in food and foods you like
That's a
changed
good
over the
point.
past 10 years.
Correct.
I
Correct.
start
It's
Yeah.
to eat
massive.
olives. I never ate olives. I love olives now.
I still
Yeah.
hate olives.
Yeah.
Still hate
Oh, I don't
them.
know. And yesterday my girl made me this saure Gurken, salty pickles, salty Gurken.
Pickles.
Figures.
Yeah.
I
I
like
used to I
in the
used to
water
hate
original.
I used to hate pickles and those cucumbers. No, fuck, I love them, man.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, they are the best part in a McDonald's cheeseburger, because they put just one little pickle on there, and when you eat it, it's like, there's
Yeah.
the pickle,
That's the point. That's the pickle. Their
Been years.
faces. Sometimes I love them, sometimes I don't in the burger.
Yeah.
Now I would love them. Yeah.
Guys, I have to go. I think it's
Bro,
time
yeah,
for
we did 2 hours. It's good. It was
two
perfect. I
hours.
really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
it
yeah.
went really smooth.
Okay, now let's establish it. Ade.
Guys, I think this was
We
really
establish.
good.
Yeah.
We establish who else is respected and speaks good English in Greece.
Steph is good at English,
And Steph is
and Ledakis,
oh, Lidakis, yeah, Lidak. I forgot to say
and
him because
and you fuck lol,
Let
and
bro,
Pistola.
he has a difficult prep. He has difficult. It's going great, but I mean he's a little bit having a hard time, I think.
I've put a story with my cream of rices today. Iogenics sent me some cream of rices, And Ledagis replied me, "It's good. Like the taste is good. How is the taste?" You know, when somebody asks you about the taste of cream of
Yeah,
life,
yeah.
means he's fucking hungry.
He's down
Λοιπόν,
there. He's in a
guys
rabbit
and
hole.
gays, fucking subscribe to Andrew's channel and watch
Come
the
on,
videos.
motherfuckers.
Even I subscribe and I don't understand anything.
Really informative
I
stuff.
sometimes seriously I sometimes just let it run in the background or I just watch the training snippets just because I'm like, yeah, Andrew gets some views. It's good for him. Just
Thank you, brother. Thank
see
you.
what he's doing. Also, and because I want to see the updates of your physique. That's cool, you know.
Thank you,
And
man.
this motherfucker here, Lord of Phantasms, you can follow him on Instagram and let him coach you. If you're a soldier, you would love it. If you're a pussy, you're not. If you think you're a soldier, but you're a pussy, you're gonna find out. That's also good to realize what you really are, because the most betas try to be alphas, but that's a bad example because an alpha would never work with an A. The pride is too big. But anyway, follow him because he has a lot of fake followers. He needs some real ones.
Ilesre.
Bro, you admitted it some years ago to me.
What?
So don't bullshit me now. We were in the bus on the way to Mad Gym, and I asked you, how the fuck you have so much followers? And you said I bought some.
It was just 500.
Yeah, see, 500 went to 3,000.
500.
But this is the Lord. He is big and he's tall and he's nice. And I think next time he steps on stage, he's gonna get, I don't know what cards, but he's gonna get a really good placing or a card. And if you like the podcast in English, comment down below. Αν θέλετε στα ελληνικά, comment down below. GMH10 to support me and my channel for more nice content.
And
Yes,
buy the body mass hydration supplement because it's getting hot. It's still hot. Summer is in its full effect.
yes, I
Buy that
spam
shit.
it.
New flavors are coming. I heard.
You heard?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh shit. If the Lord knows, then it's true. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Comment down below if you want more in English. And bye bye.
Bye, guys.
Adria,
Thank you.